And so our last presentation, I'd like to invite up Jan for Step Up, Step Out, Make a Difference from AHHAH.
Before you start, my Tiny, do you know about this Coatesville Youth Initiative? That they've just gotten, they're going to be redoing the building, the community center on 9th Street. They're putting in a full court basketball court in there. They are the perfect, you know, that just, now don't start until I get back. Okay. Whew, I know. I don't envy you guys at all because I love every one of them. So my name is Jan Mishner, and I am the founder and executive director of Arts Holding Hands and Hearts. And the program we want to introduce to you and to everyone today is a new program called Step Up, Step Out, Make a Difference. And it's a wellness and ambassador program for girls in Coatesville. Now let me see if I can click. Okay, it worked. All right, and the ask is in order to pilot this leadership and mental well-being training for girls in Coatesville, what we're requesting is, one, the space to conduct a think tank and a training for the after-school program this summer. And the think tank will be with the AHHAH team that you'll see in the team part. And then also we're working with 3 organizations working with girls, the Giving Girls Guidance, the Chester County Futures, and also girls from the Chester County Probation Office. We want to bring in a team of 3 girls from each organization, and then the 10th will be that girl that finds out about us and says, I heard about it, can I be part of your team? And the think tank this summer will be taking the program. We have a teen wellness ambassador program that combines the trauma responsive, mindfulness, expressive arts, and leadership programs that we've been doing at the Chester County Youth Center. We have the 30-week program we were going to pilot in Kennett next year. And I'll tell you more about the why instead we're shelving that and bringing it to a program just for girls in Coatesville. The $2,600, it would be for the summer think tank and the trauma responsive training that would pay for our different facilitators, but also each of the 10 girls will get $100 at the end of it for being part of the think tank, being trained in it, and then in this 2020, in the school year when we start, they will be our assistants for the program that we then will be bringing to 20 more girls. The $15,000 is for the 30-week pilot. Okay, now the why is I want to thank Oni Lasana, who's on our board, and 2 months ago she officially moved from our advisory board to our board of directors. And after she joined the board of directors, she goes, Jan, girls in Coatesville are fighting. We need to do a program just for girls. And I was like, oh, Oni, we're doing so much, I can't do it. And then I went home and I journaled, and all of a sudden I was journaling, it's like, you know, Jan, you're gonna do this program. And I said, okay, what if we shelve the program for Kenneth and then focus and reshape it just for girls? Because also that day I went into the Chester County Youth Center, which houses a detention center for both boys and girls, and also before COVID housed a shelter for girls that are homeless and abused. And that day when I walked in, they had opened the shelter, and it was a girl that was also the last girl in the shelter before it closed down for COVID. And she was a young girl from Coatesville. And the first time I met her was when she was 11 years old. And she's 16 now. And when she was there, she was a shell of herself, a shell of a girl, because we start incarcerating children at 10 years old. So Brandon, what you're doing is helping stop that, you know, I call it the cradle to prison pipeline of children in poverty. And we also look at the aces, but we look at the triple aces. Oh, I gotta go. All right, hold on. All right, so the challenge, this is hard. The challenge is over 57% of U.S. teen girls, that's 3 in 5, felt persistently sad or hopeless in 2021. That's double that of boys. And that's why we're focusing just on the girls for this program. The gap analysis. When I started AHHAH 10 years ago, 40% of the youth that were incarcerated were from Coatesville. It is now over 50%. It hasn't gone down, it's gone up. And that's why this year we decided we needed to we win national awards for what we do with youth that are incarcerated. We said we need to be in the community, catching the children upstream before they end downstream in the system. And what we need to do is last year, 2022, 101 youth from Chester County were incarcerated. We get over 300 kids from all over, but 101 came from Chester County, 56 were from Coatesville. We want to close that gap. AHHAH solution is a step up, step out, make a difference. It's a trauma responsive self-care empowerment and leadership program for girls in Coatesville to catch them upstream before they end downstream. But also the Mental Health America says girls want to learn these self-care resilience trainings and they want to learn from their peers. So, all right, I'm almost up. Okay, that's the benchmark. Start in 2023, launch it, summer, leadership, and then go. Okay, this is the team. I want to show you the team. This is an amazing team, and what it is all of it, except for me in the middle, or over there, they're all young women. They all have life experiences that help them relate to the youth and girls we work with. We also, get interns from Westchester and Winder. They work as interns, we hire them as assistants, and then they become co-facilitators. We're going to do the same thing with the girls that are going to be in this program, that they will get a stipend for the summer program. They'll be our assistants getting paid for the school year, and then that's really time up. So that's it. Bye. Now breathe.
Yeah. I think I missed it, but what is the age of the girls that you're targeting?
Well, okay, for this program, we're looking for 11th, 12th grade, and also any girls that just graduated that are taking a gap year from high school to decide what they want, so that they will get this training, and it's the mental health training, the expressive arts training, and the leadership training. And then also any girls that then take it and do, the 30-week program is divided into 3 9-week sessions with a celebration at the end of each. And after each 9 weeks, any girl in each of the 10 are to bring in 2 more. And then after each session, they can choose to continue. And then any girls that complete all 30 sessions, they're invited to be part of our next leadership training. And the girls that did the first one will be our co-facilitators with us and earn a higher rate.
Remind me what year you came to Coatesville. Just tell me the year, nothing else. Okay, 2013. Okay. I'm going to give you the same speech I gave you the other day. You came here, you set up shop, you started talking about what you were going to do. She did it in that style. And everybody was going, what? And you did it. Your track record is something else. So just keep on keeping on.
You're just so tough to follow. For such a great leader, you are so tough to follow because you're so great. I love sitting next to you. So another thing that I love was just the way you tied together mindset to actions. And I just think that's a great way that you're approaching this program. You know, like your behind follows your mind. So if you can change the mind, you'll change the actions, and your actions can influence your thinking. Like, that was really cool how you're doing that. Well done.
Hi, Jan. I used to be a daycare provider, and I remember you coming to our daycare years ago. So you've been on, as they say, the battlefield a long time. So thank you. One thing that I always say after starting going to all these meetings, all the answers are in this room. And not only that, all the pieces are here, because OIC, NAACP, we're trying to do the same thing, trying to get those girls, target those girls, you know. So all the pieces are here. We just need to learn how these nonprofits, how to communicate and connect the pieces. Then we'll be able to help them young ladies.
The OIC is one of our partners as well, and part of why I said I wanted 3 organizations to come in, and we're doing the training. We want them to go back to their organizations to be the leaders, to share what they learned with us, with them. So we want it to mushroom out.
Yeah. A couple things. The keeping girls out of the system is so important, and the other is having girls, having them go out. That's where it is, rather than from adults down. It's peer-to-peer, which we'll have with young people, and in some ways with any age. Peer-to-peer can be so much more effective than anything else.
What we have are the young, my team is young, but then we have the older as wisdom, the wise old women. We're there to hold space, to create the safe space for them, but also to know that we're here, because we know resilience is knowing that there's one adult in your court, and we're the adults in their court. Use the basketball analogy.